Hello, welcome to the Antisocial Club. Diamond Alexis. Today we're making something very cool. I'm going to be doing chainmail. I'm going to be making a chainmail belt. Let me show y'all an example. Hold on. So basically I'm going to be making this. It's a chainmail belt. I'm very excited. It's my first time doing chainmail. I don't know why I had this idea in my head. I think I saw a video on TikTok, and it was this girl, she was making jewelry. So of course, me being who I am, I went and did some research, and I saw on Pinterest there was this belt, and I said that'd be a great idea because I could make an outfit and do the belt. So that's what I'm gonna do. I went on Amazon. I got this. It's chainmail. It's from Chainmail Joe. Bright aluminum jump rings. That's what it looks like. And if I open it, it came with a little booklet that will tell you the sizing, which I really love that it did that because I wasn't sure if this size that I got was a good size, but it actually is, so I'm glad I went with this size. But I can look on here, and so like if I want some bigger rings or smaller rings, now I know what to get. So I can look on here, and then also it tells you the different types of chainmail here on the back. Today the type I'm going to be doing is I believe it's called a 6-in-1, I believe. And then once I do my belt, I want to finish that, and then I can get into some of the more complicated ones, which is very exciting. I'm very excited about that. Let's get started. I'm gonna look up some tutorials on YouTube and see if I can find one that's easy enough to understand. They already come like almost kind of semi-open, and they're really hard to kind of do, which I'm really glad, because I was worried when I do the belt, because you know when you do a belt it's kind of like, you know, on you. I wasn't sure if it would be sturdy enough, I guess you could say. I didn't want it coming undone while you have the belt on, because that would kind of defeat the whole purpose. I mean, granted, the belt is more for styling purposes and not to actually wear, but I still don't want to have it on and there's random chains falling. So I'm glad I got this one because it is thick, and I will have to use the pliers to like open it. Okay, I'm gonna do a 6-in-1. This is what it looks like. I looked at the 4-in-1, the European 4-in-1, but I think this one looks, one, a little more complicated. Y'all know I like a good challenge. Also, I like the way this one looks better.
For simplicity, I'll call the open ones links and the closed ones rings.
A lot of y'all ask, how do you find these like different ideas? I promise y'all, I don't find them, they just find me. And that's the issue. The problem is I don't even go looking for stuff. Stuff just be looking for me, and I'm like, wow, I gotta do that. I have to try that. I want to be able to say when I'm older that I've tried everything. That's my goal. I have a list of things that I know how to do. I feel like everybody should make a list of things they know how to do. And if you don't know how to do that many things, it's never too late to learn.
The next link through the 3 rings you've just added.
Wait a minute. So that's how you do it across. So you can see. Ooh, so cute. He said now to go, like, instead of keep going this way, we want to go out to kind of build it. He said we're going to take 2 from this one and then 2 from this one and feed a ring through 4 like that. So let me lay it down. I'm going to open up another ring. I like this tutorial. He has it highlighted which ones you need to do, which I love that he did that, because somebody like me, I need to see it visually. Like, even if he wasn't talking, as long as I could see it, That's all that really matters. So
fork have two rings. Fork.
okay. The thing is, right, with the rings, let me see if I can bring it a little closer. You have to make sure that they're, what was that noise? You have to make sure that they're the correct way. It's kind of hard to see. My work is right here. First of all, my work is right there. You're not even looking at the work. That's my work. I have to make sure my work, all my chains are like down. So I have to do it like that, do it like that, and then add 2 of these. 2 of these buckaroos, and then close it. Switch hands. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Plus.
So this is what it looks like. Ooh, it looks so good. So that's mine. And this is. It's the exact same. I think his are thicker than mine. Plus his look like a different material. So yeah, that looks really good. And then I would just keep eating. I would keep adding chain, or like he says, add a link. I would add it to 4 over here, 4 over here, and then when I add it to the 4, I would add 2. That makes it 6. And then when I get these 2 done, I would come to the middle and then add it to 6 instead of 4. So that way it's 6 all the way through. So you do it 4, then add 2 links, add it to 4, add a link to 4, then add 2 links, and then once you finish the sides, you would add a link to 6 in the middle. Ciao. Anyway, so that's essentially what I'm going to do. And it's gonna look like that. And again, we're trying to do a belt. This is what the belt looked like. So this is what we're doing. And that basically looks like what I'm making right now, right? That looks like the same type of, I was gonna say stitch. I've been crocheting way too long. It looks like the same design. Yeah. I figure it doesn't really matter if I start with these. I can always go back and add these to the very top. If I need to add it onto a belt buckle, which I think I'm going to add it onto one of my old belts, just cut up and take the belt buckle. So yeah, I'm about to try to finish or do a lot of this, and we'll see how much I get done. Ignore my dog chewing in the background, but I wanted to show y'all how much I had done. So this is that. I didn't talk or anything. I had music playing, but in order to not get copyrighted, here I am talking. I wanted y'all to see how much it scrunches up. If you need like a fidget toy, I would make this just to have it as a fidget toy. Okay, so I am still working on my belt. This is how far I've gotten so far. Not too far, but far. Let me show y'all. So this is like halfway. So like if I put it around me, it's just halfway. So I still have a lot more to do, and as you can see, it's pretty sturdy. But I went to the thrift store today and I got a buckle. And I want to put the buckle on. Actually, I probably should go clean it first, but I wanted to show it to y'all. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Like I said, got it from the thrift store. I see that it was originally $40. $40 for a belt buckle. That's kind of crazy, you know? I'm gonna go wash this really quickly and then I'll be back. So I got my pliers. Here is the buckle. I'm actually going to take this side over here. I'm gonna take this gray one. I have this so I can know whenever I start adding chains that this is the side that I'm not working on, but also this gray one was on the right, so I know that it needs to be like this is my right side and this is my left side. So if I had it this way, I would know that's wrong because it's on the left, but if I have it this way, I know it's right because it's on the right. Anyways, these you do need pliers for because they are very hard. So it needs to go on this side. Right? Let me use my pliers. So put it on like that. And we're gonna close it. I think this is how I should put it on. Oh, y'all saw that catch? Did y'all see the catch? Or maybe, actually, I just had a different idea that might actually work better. So there are 4 here, like that, where all the stitch markers are. So I'm gonna attempt to put the 4 on here where I have the 4 jump rings. Okay. Can y'all see? That's what it looks like. It still moves like this. Technically, if I double up some of it, it won't move as much, like side to side. So I might double up some of it. Yeah, much better. I actually think I'm gonna put one more, just one more. So I'll do 3 in that middle ring. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And then I'll just finish it out. And like I was telling my mom, I'm gonna see if there's some way I can decrease the bottom so that it becomes skinnier. That way I can feed it into here. Well, technically, actually it fits. So I could just do it like this. And then it'll close like that. Oh, wow. Wow. I was not expecting it to look this good. Yeah. Isn't that gonna be so cute? Oh my gosh. So this is what it'll look like, except obviously it'll be bigger. So actually I don't need to decrease. I would just leave it like this because like I said, that fits through there. Isn't that gonna be so cute? So I'm gonna do some more. And then obviously I'm gonna come back when I'm finished or close to done, because I do want to finish the bottom out, because see how it just makes that, I want to see if there's a way I can make it keep its shape like up here. If not, I'll just leave it, but I want to see if I can do something, but I won't do anything until the very end. So I'll come back and I'll share if I do decide to. But that's what I look like. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here is my belt. I'm about to go outside to take pictures. I'll probably do a video outside so y'all can see my whole outfit. But this is the belt. I added this other chainmail I did. It's in my last vlog. I added this just because I had it and I was like, oh, well, it'll add some more texture, you know, whatever. But yes, it is so cute. It is very, very long. I guess I should measure it to see how long it is. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can measure it. That way I can know how long I did mine, in case y'all want to make one. Right? Before I forget. So, That's what it look like. Everybody move out the way. You know I could do for you, girl. I could take this up to the moon for you, girl. That song is stuck in my head. I need to stay off TikTok. Okay. It is, well, actually, no. It is, if it lays flat, yeah, it's 42 inches. So, is that upside down? Oh, yeah. It's 42. So, that way y'all know how long I did mine. This other little box chain thing I put on here is, I know it can wrap around my wrist. Oh, Lord. It's 10 inches. So did I break these? Oh, no, I didn't. So yeah, the actual belt is 42 inches. And then the, this part is 10 inches. That way, like I said, if y'all want to make it, y'all can. My makeup turned out really good today. It'll look better when y'all see it in the sun. I'm gonna show y'all out in the sun. My makeup turned out so cute. My hair, I was supposed to have my hair in barrel twists, but it's raining at my house and we have a septic tank and we can't use too much water when it's raining. Boo! So I can't wash my freaking hair even though it is so bad. So this is just the style that I could come up with really quickly, which is basically my same space buns that I always do. I just left more hair out, made the bun part actually smaller, and then I left some bangs out. I gelled this part down and then put a head wrap that I used to lay down my edges to kind of lay down my hair up here because it was very fluffy because I don't have a braid twist. But it turned out cute. And then I just have on these earrings. I'll show y'all more outside. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all the measurements and to show y'all that I finally finished it. The buckle is so cute. It took me about 12 hours to do this in total. At the most. I don't think it took more than 12 hours. But it definitely took a long time. So with that being said, keep that in mind if y'all want to make the belts. But it was very fun to make. It's very repetitive, so I would just work on it every time when I was in bed laying down drinking my tea. I would just take my little table over here, sit in my bed, and do it while I was doing that. I want to make some more stuff. It was actually really fun to make, if I'm completely honest. I really loved making this. It's one of those things that take a lot of time, but it doesn't take a lot of thought to do, if that makes sense. And I love projects like that. Like at first figuring it out, of course, took a minute. It didn't take it long, but just trying to get like in the habit of doing it. But once you got it, like it's super easy. It's just time consuming. I wish I would have counted how many links I used, but I didn't. If I can try to like weigh one and maybe get the weight of this whole thing, it might could tell me how much I did, but I don't know. I should have counted. I wish I would have, because it would have been really great to know. I'm gonna say it's definitely no more than I want to say, I don't know. I'm not good at numbers. But yeah, that's the finished belt. And I'll show y'all my whole outfit because I'm not fully dressed yet. But I'll show y'all my full outfit outside. Okay, so this is my outfit. Here's the belt. Absolutely love it. I added this on here. It was supposed to be a bracelet, but it's way too thick. Anyways, this is how I styled it. Let me show y'all my makeup because I worked really hard on it. Super cute. I even put on lashes today. It's rare if your girl puts on lashes, okay? Absolutely love it. I made this shirt a few years ago. This shirt has just like safety pins and the back is open and the sides is safety pinned as well. My jewelry, regular jewelry, I have on these shorts. I think I thrifted these shorts. That or they're from Amazon. Belt, of course, I made.
I got these safety goggles that I realized why they put them in the thrift store, because you can't really see out of them. But I thrifted these. And then I have on my platform Crocs. I'll insert some pictures. That way y'all can see my pictures. I've just been outside taking pictures. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end this video here. Sorry if it's a little loud. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hopefully y'all like this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.